how they spoke your name. Emotional. I don't think they heard you, man. Emotional. Who's the best rapper around? Emotional. Who's the new killer in town? Emotional.
Hey. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Emotional, and guess what?
I'm back!
And I'm better than ever. What's good, YouTube? I'm your sultan of sexy. You know where the best be. It's me. Can't you see? I'm fresh and so clean. Nah, I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I low-key messed that up, but we gonna go ahead and act like you didn't see that. So, we gonna go ahead and dive straight into this video, The Story of Me and Upchurch by CALHOUN. We're gonna spare the extras because this is gonna be a long video. So, y'all already know what to do. Subscribe to the channel, yay. Hit the like, y'all already know what it is, yay. And we about to go ahead and dive into this, yay. Okay? Okay. You see how them bars just came out like that? I just got bars like that. Somebody signed me. I didn't hit the button.
What's going on, guys? I'm CALHOUN. Today I'm going to tell you the story of me and church. My good friend Ryan Upchurch. There's a lot of people that think they know or like to tell their own stories. They have no idea. But I don't think I've ever told this publicly, you know, how this all happened. So most of you should know, obviously I worked in the trades my whole life. I was in the union. And one day I made a viral video.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm just here to see Sarah.
I mean, bro. I'm not your bro.
And then I made a whole bunch more, and I didn't know what the hell I was doing. I was just putting out content, and because people liked it, so I just kept doing it.
It'd
and
be
I did
like
that
that
for about a year. One day, someone was like, "Oh man, Ryan Upchurch just posted this meme that you made," and I was like, "Who?" I didn't know who Ryan Upchurch was. You know, I'm just a regular guy working. I was never on the internet or nothing like that. I'm like, who the hell's Ryan Upchurch? So I go into his page. And I'm like, hey man, that's my meme. You can tag me in that shit. And to which there was no response because there was probably like 50,000 comments. So you probably never even see my comment. But some time went on and people are like, you and Ryan Upchurch should work together, whatever. And then one day he messaged me and I actually saw it. And we got on the phone and we talked with each other. And the next thing you know, I fly down to Nashville. Church came and picked me up. And I can't remember which truck he's had. He's had, you know, Ryan was his cars. He's got a lot. We went to his old trailer that he used to live in, and he had a studio right on the side of the trailer. And you know, I just went down there to make a funny video with him. And actually, the first funny video that we ever made together was the "Hello, comrades."
What's up, comrades?
What's up, comrades?
Okay, hold up, y'all. It's an ad. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, we back. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm noticing those plaques in the back. I'm gonna get me one of them. Just wait on it.
What's up, comrades? I'm Lord Virgin Pecker.
So when I was down there, this is 5 years ago. Me and Church have been friends for 5 years. So
That's
for all those
crazy.
people that are always in the comments like, where's Ryan? Where's Church? Are you guys still friends? Bro, we have lives. We have different lives. We're busy. We're running different businesses and obviously our music careers and stuff like that. Me and Ryan Upchurch have been friends for 5 years and are still friends to this day. I consider him my brother, and I would do anything for him. If you ever needed me, I'm always going to be there. I love you, bro. So anyways,
I love the fact that they're actually like real life friends, because a lot of folks ain't going to try to really be cool with you in this thing. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they have more followers than you, they kind of like ignore you. But then when you're bigger, then they see you. And I don't get why that's a thing, bro, but it is what it is.
This is the part. We had got done filming the Antifa, the Comrades video, and he's in his studio, and at that point in time, he was actually writing and recording the Black on Black Johnny Cash. Black on Black Johnny Cash. And I'm sitting there, you know, on the couch, and I'm watching what he's doing and stuff, and he's got the beat playing, and he's writing on his phone, and I'm writing on paper, and he looks over and he's like, hey, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm just writing lyrics down. He's like, you rap? And I'm like, no, I mean, I used to. back in the day, you know, and he's like, no way. And he's like, let me hear it. So I jump up and you know, we're just in the studio and I put the headphones on and I rap what I wrote. And he's like, that's crazy. Like, whoa, you know. Little did he know, and maybe little do you guys know, back in the day, you got to understand something. When I was 18, 19, 20, 21 years old, 22, you know, for many years, I slept on people's couches. I was homeless. You know, I lived in like a trap house. I was recording rap shit. Back in the day, you're talking about 99, 2000, 2001, you couldn't just go in the suburbs and go into a studio, some white dude with a studio. That wasn't a thing. You had to go to the west side of Chicago, south side of Chicago. You had to be out and doing these battles on street corners. And
is he from Chicago? Wow, I never would have thought that. I thought he was from like, I don't know, like somewhere else down south. You know what I'm saying? I did not know that.
And in these clubs, these dingy clubs, and you know, you're trying to earn respect because you're a white dude in basically a black dude's game, right? I mean, it's rap, it's hip hop. So before all the funny videos and all this stuff that I've done on social media, when I was a young man, I mean, that's what I thought I was going to be in life. I thought I was going to be a rapper. But here is the gold right here. I saw Ryan Upchurch in the studio recording a song, and he was rapping. And he was rapping about like some white boy shit. He didn't need acceptance from like the black culture. He was able to just to rap about some white shit. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? Like my whole life I had to get acceptance from the urban community, and I see this white dude in a trailer in the middle of nowhere, Tennessee, rapping about just some shit that like I'm like, wait, you're telling me that white boys can just rap about some shit that we do and people are
Yes, you can. This is for anybody coming up, bro. If Ryan Upchurch ain't show you nothing else, it's do you. You don't need to impress folks that look like me. You don't got to get our acceptance. You don't got to get none of that. That's stupid. It shouldn't be no barriers of entry to music. I don't get that. No. Don't do that. Don't do that. Be yourself. That's it. If you want to rap about your everyday life, do that. You know what I'm saying? It hits who it hits with. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, bro.
And people are listening to this. This is a sign. Let's go. Sign me up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So anyways, I go home and I think about this and I'm like, this is, let me see, you know, because I'm a rapper. I can do this. So, you know, I wrote some songs and I showed, you know, one of the guys and they're like, dude, you got to put this out. I held off for a little bit. Anyways, me and Ryan still remain friends, and I went back to Tennessee and we did the video that went crazy and everybody loves the Whoa Vicky, a straightener.
Or a straightener. A straightener.
A straightener. And then I actually
I saw that. Let me know if y'all want me to react to that.
One of the songs that I had recorded, and he was like, bro, like this is like, you gotta put this out. So I recorded my first album, AmeriCal. Church was on the first single, Die Tonight. And that song went crazy. Thank you to you guys, and thanks for Church, you know, for showing up and doing the music video and everything like that. I mean, this was a massive video. I didn't know it at the time. It was a massive song. I didn't know it at the time, but you guys know what it is.
I might die tonight, but if I do, I'ma be okay.
Just think about this. I was a young man at 20 doing this shit. Fast forward 15, 16 years, and I see a young man, Ryan Upchurch, doing the shit that I loved, but I didn't have any love for it anymore because it was like, that's never going to happen for me. And I see this kid, he was young at the time, he's still young, but he was really young at the time. He was only like 25. I see him rapping. He gives no fucks. He's doing his thing, and I'm like, it sparked a whole new thing, a whole new chapter in my life. And
it's interesting seeing like how many of us really go through that. Cause like, okay, I'm gonna share it with y'all. Like I used to do music like crazy. That was my thing. Like like he said, when I was 18, 19, 20, like I didn't sleep on couches, but like I was working. I was always trying to record something, always trying to get in somebody's studio, always trying to write, always trying to do something. But it's like, it just didn't take off for me, but this did, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, this is fun for me. Now, I still might write something every now and then, but that's a fun fact. Like, I used to do music like crazy. That was my thing. I didn't hit the button. What's up with me? Hit the button. Oh, what are you doing?
I owe me getting back into music and rap and shit like that to Ryan, you know? And this is shit that people don't do. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give respect to the motherfuckers that really got him back or helped him or whatever. And then you hear these people like, oh, if I had Adam's platform, I'd be as big as him. No, you wouldn't. Who gave me this platform? I had this platform. I built this platform. You know what I'm saying? And or, oh, if I had a feature from Church, I'd be huge. No, Church has done features with all these country rappers, and where are they at?
No one knows.
Where are they? You know, I had the drive, the ability to rap, the just the work ethic to go crazy, and I was always chasing Church down, to be honest. Like, I know he did so many albums, so many years, so every year I'm pumping out as much music as I can.
You're
and,
doing
at
that.
first, when I first started doing music, you know, everyone's comparing like Church to me to Church, and like talking shit, and it took years to finally like get out of that shadow and be like, you know, it was Church and Adam, you know.
Yeah.
These are the guys, you know.
Yeah.
And a lot of you guys, you call what we do country rap, and I get it, it's cool, but I feel sometimes like it's selling us short. Church is a rapper. I'm a rapper. Like, we can hang with any like mainstream rappers. I feel like.
And they do make very good music, bro. I like what him and Upchurch do. It's like, you can't really compare them if you really want to be honest. You really can't. Upchurch's sound is completely different from Adam's sound. You can hear the Nashville in Upchurch. You hear it. Versus Adam, his stuff is nowhere near sounds like that. I don't get how folks can compare the two. They have completely distinct sounds, even when Upchurch wants to sing and then when Adam wants to sing. It sounds completely different, bro. It don't sound the same.
I feel like Church came in the game and changed independent rap history and, you know, made this big, like, rush of all these people being like, oh, this is country rap. And then I came in the game and was like, you know, this shit's whack. A lot of these dudes are trying to do what Ryan was doing because they're fans. And I'm like, I'm a rapper. I'm going to make these dudes have to rap. And then now you don't see none of these dudes rapping no more. You can't just be some guy that is a fan and thinks you can rap. You didn't put in 20 years or all these years behind the mic and in a booth and living in couches and in cars. Like, you got to be able to rap. So country rap, there's rap, John Broadnax, you know, like I say, Church got me started and I love him forever for that and always have his back. And when I got plugged in and I kept doing my thing, I've given you people like Broadnax. You know, that dude is an animal. He's one of the best rappers, period. And I've helped a lot of people out in their careers. You know what I'm saying? I'm always there. I always show up for the good guys. You know what I'm saying? I do this for the good guys. And
I respect that. I really do. I love the fact that you're willing to help because a lot of folks ain't willing to do that. They're not. They're not going to be like, hey, let me help you. You know what I'm saying? I've asked a lot of people to I've had people refer me to people who I thought were going to help me. And then it's like, it turns around and it's like, even though I'm not as big as other people, it's still weird how I'm able to still kind of help certain people. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of weird how that works. But you want to bring up the folks that helped you come up. You know what I'm saying? And also it's like, it's folks that really want to do what it is that's going on out here, but they need more eyes. Like, there's a lot of people on YouTube that are really talented, but they need a little bit of help. And everybody's not willing to do that. So it's like, I feel like as a smaller creator, we got to work 10 times harder. You know what I'm saying? To really break through that glass ceiling. And I thank God for the folks that have joined the family, you know what I'm saying? Because we the sexy going global. We are premium, you know what I'm saying? Emo gang, you know what I'm saying? You know how we do, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna really be big. I'm just letting y'all know now. Like, tell folks we gonna be big whether we get help or not. Somebody being like, yo, like, come around, you know what I'm saying? Come hang with us, you know what I'm saying? We gonna help you get where you need to be because we like what you're doing. Because Upchurch has shouted me out. There's a lot of other bigger artists that have shouted me out, and I thank God for them, you know what I'm saying? And fan pages. So it's like, we're doing something. It's just, we need to break even further through that glass ceiling, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm getting from this vid, dog. It's like, keep grinding, bro. This is definitely motivational for me personally. I didn't hit the button. Come on. Oh my God.
And everyone's always asking me about advice, like, oh, how do I get started in music? Start and keep doing it and grind. I mean, you have to understand, you have to be obsessed. You have to be able
keep
to
hearing that.
lose comfortability, like sleeping on the floor, on a couch, in a car. You have to be able to lose your family. I didn't see my son when I was a young guy, like in my 20s, for a couple of years, and I wasn't the best dad ever. I lost contact with friends and family, and I mean, you have to be willing to lose everything. And if you're that guy and you can go that far, and this takes years. I was a young dude, 20 years old. This didn't happen for me for another 20 years later. Understand what I'm saying. So, yeah, that's my advice. You got to be an absolute animal. Anyway, I ended up recording a whole bunch of albums, and it came time for me and Church to do an album together. We were like, yo, let's do this. And that was Hooligan.
Hooligan was fine.
I went down to Tennessee, and it took us, I think, like 10 days. And we went at it and never stopped, you know, every day in the studio and pushing each other and shit like that. And, you know, we're riding around in his Lamborghini. He's drinking chocolate milk.
Ooh, Lamborghini and chocolate milk? Forget the lamb, the chocolate milk.
It was just a really great experience, and it was super dope. You know, it's something that's timeless that hopefully lives on forever.
Okay, we got another ad coming up. I'll be back. Okay, y'all, we back. I ain't gonna lie, though. I love these motivational words from my dog. He's really dropping gems for real. Hooligan.
I didn't stop there.
That mug was so hard.
More albums. Through the whole time, that's my boy, that's my guy. Out of all the guys you meet in this industry and social media and music, it's most of them are trash people, garbage human beings. And, you know, me and Ryan have been friends and still friends to this day. You know, there's lots of times you guys don't even know we're sitting out by his bonfire and, you know, just sitting there. You know what I mean? He's been around my son and
that's dope.
It's been a really good relationship, and you never see me around people that are shit people. You know what I'm saying? And I like to say the same for Ryan. It's actually very cool. I was there with him when he had the trailer, right? And I lived in this little shitty duplex. And then I remember when he got the house up on that hill. Ryan, what the house, you know what I'm talking about. I love that house. It was a beautiful house. You know, and then I had a townhouse. And then, you know, he got Ghost Ranch, and, you know, now I'm in this house. And it's just like, you watch our careers and you watch our life, and he's became a young man. I became an older man. I got grays now, and you know what I mean. Taman's 22, and for everyone who's always asking and they don't know the real deal. Hey Kev, hand me that real quick. Like this music shit and all this social media shit, it really changed my life, my son's life, my family's life. You know what I mean?
That's dope.
That's a picture of me and Taman, which is one of my favorite pictures. But this most legendary picture in my mind, opinion, come on, man. That's a whole other story. Jelly Roll and Struggle Jennings. I mean, those guys have helped, you know, those are guys that I call when I need an outside opinion or advice, knowledge. Jelly Roll is crazy with that. That's a guy that I can ask anything. He's always there. And then, of course, you got Struggle Jennings, who's always like, Bubba, come on, man. It's amazing. This is great. You know, Struggle's always very positive. But those are the guys, man. Struggle Jennings, Jelly Roll, and Upchurch. And
That's
Demon
dope.
Jones, of course. I call him Leonard. The guy in my life who was my father figure was my grandfather, and he was the best man that I knew. And actually, this is me and Demon
Crazy
Jones.
white boy. That's
I call him
hilarious.
Leonard, and he'll actually answer to it. Like when we were on our tour 3 years ago or whatever, and you know we're in the venue, and I'm saying Demon, and he can't hear me because everyone's saying his name or my name. I'm like, hey, Leonard. He'll look across the room. That's a guy that's filled with knowledge. He's a good man. He's a family man. He's all about his kids, and it's just what I'm telling you guys right now is shit that's behind the scenes that you never see. Obviously, I can't tell you everything. I can only tell you, a lot of questions are always asked and stuff like that. But when I came in and started until now, where it is now, the guys that I've mentioned have grown this independent scene and this You guys call it country rap, and that's cool. I'm not going to argue with you about it, but we've grown that scene to where it is today, and I'm just grateful to be a part of it. And those are my friends, those are my brothers, you know. And a lot of people say, you know, Church is number one and I'm number two, and I'm okay with that. You know, I'm more like, you know, even Church will call me like the 50 Cent of this shit, and that's how I feel too. So and Church is just kind of a different artist. He could do whatever. He could do country, do rock. He can do that old school, like the oldies. He could do rap. That's the thing that I love most about the music that we do, and I think that's why you call it country rap, because I have songs like Clean Money. You know, that's not a rap song. That's just a badass song. I mean, you guys know it.
Not sure what y'all doing.
Yeah, I reacted to that too.
Yeah, this music has elements of country, elements of rock, elements of rap, and I always pay homage to the rap shit. You know, my rap knowledge goes deep. I mean, I grew up listening to Big L. I'm not talking LL Cool J. You know, I grew up listening to Big L, Goody Mob. You know, Old Dirty Bad, Wu-Tang.
Okay.
Jay-Z, The Blueprint 2 was one of the best albums. I think that changed rap, changed how I rap. And that's another thing you guys notice. I'm very heavy East Coast. How I rap is very heavy old school East Coast.
He does. Now that you mention it, he does have like an East Coast sound too when he rap too.
You know, even Dipset, that shit was banging. Cameron, my favorite. Obviously, Outkast, a lot of Southern rappers. I mean, there was just different eras, and I've been around them all. And as far as music in my ear, I love it. But anyways, that's the story of me and my good friend Ryan Upchurch. That's my brother. For everyone asking, there's your video. I love you guys.
All right, y'all. That's the end of that vid. I really like these story times from these independent artists, bro, because it's like, it allows me to see the personality. It allows me to understand like the grind and what it took for them to get where they're at. You know, I really like the fact that they are really willing to be open and talk about stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because there's other artists, you don't really hear what's going on with them unless you watch an interview or they get an interview with a specific person. Because, you know, they're not going to talk to every interviewer the same. They all got different relationships with different like interviewers or whatever, so they're gonna talk about different things. But the fact that they have this platform, like, you know, like Adam Calhoun and Upchurch and all these other guys, like, I like the fact that I can actually learn about the individuals and not just hear the music all the time. Folks be having like bars within bars within bars, so you're not gonna always understand everything, especially off first listen. But then when you hear them talk, it's like, oh, so that's what you've been through. Like when Dog said he was sleeping on couches and cars and all that, and how you got to be like obsessed with this stuff. And it's like, dog, like I've heard that so many times. It's crazy. But I like the fact that also they're actually cool. You know what I'm saying? Versus just being like, whatever. Yeah, we cool on camera. But as soon as this video's done, I don't want to talk to you. This was just business. Give me my $200,000, you know what I'm saying? And then we're going to be going about our merry way, you know what I'm saying? Overall, I like these videos. Send me some more videos where I can actually understand the people. And that's all I got for y'all. And I know y'all want to continue this vibe with your boy. I said with your boy. I continue to activate your sex to the premium level. And I knew you don't want to do this.
Lois, let me handle this. Chris, I'm going to say this in a way an Italian mechanic would understand. You're breaking your mother's heart.
So since you don't want to break your mother's heart, or mine, leak A, comment, and subscribe A. Turn your post notifications on. I'm emotional, and I am gone. Why are you still here? Oh, my bad. Y'all know I'm crazy.
Get down, came to get down. You know that I came to get down, came to get down. Me and my squad, we came to get down, came to get down. You know that we came to get down, came to get down.